The Ghost of Corvin Castle, a haunting tale from Romania. Nestled in the picturesque Transylvanian landscape of Romania, the imposing Corvin Castle, also known as Hunyadi Castle, stands as a testament to the region's rich history and the legends that have woven themselves into its stones. Among the many stories that echo through its chambers and corridors, the legend of the Ghost of Corvin Castle holds a particularly chilling allure, captivating the imaginations of locals and visitors alike. The story is one of tragic love, cruelty, and restless spirits. It centers around a young woman named Veronica, whose fate became inexorably tied to the castle's walls and its ominous history. As the tale goes, in the 15th century, the fortress found itself besieged by an enemy force that threatened to breach its defenses. In a desperate bid to protect the stronghold, the castle's defenders sought to appease the forces of fate by making a sacrifice. Veronica, a beautiful and virtuous young woman, was chosen for this grim task. In an act of unspeakable horror, she was walled up alive within the very walls of the castle she had grown up in, her anguished cries silenced forever by the cold stones that entombed her. It was believed that her sacrifice would imbue the castle with a protective charm, ensuring its survival against the invading forces. However, it was not only the castle's defenses that Veronica's sacrifice impacted. Her tragic fate set in motion a series of events that would haunt Corvin Castle for centuries to come. Over time, rumors began to circulate among the castle's occupants and the surrounding villagers. Whispers in the dark spoke of spectral sightings of a young woman with flowing hair and ethereal features, wandering the castle's shadowy passageways. Visitors to the castle reported strange phenomena, unexplained drafts of cold air, the sensation of being watched, and, on occasion, glimpses of a melancholic figure disappearing into the mist. It was said that Veronica's spirit, denied a peaceful rest, had become a restless presence within the very walls that had become her prison. Her apparition became known as the White Lady, a name imbued with both sorrow and a sense of mystery. As the centuries passed, the legend of the White Lady became intertwined with the castle's identity. Paintings, sculptures, and even written accounts depicted her in various forms, capturing the essence of her tragic tale. The legend of the Ghost of Corvin Castle has transcended local folklore, capturing the interest of historians, paranormal enthusiasts, and curious travelers from around the world. Many have ventured to the castle in the hopes of catching a glimpse of the spectral lady, or perhaps to experience the eerie ambience that shrouds the ancient fortress. Psychologists might interpret the legend as a reflection of humanity's fascination with the past, with stories that blur the lines between history and myth. The tale of Veronica and the White Lady serves as a reminder of the human capacity for cruelty and the enduring power of tragedy to shape the narrative of a place. Whether one believes in ghosts or not, the Ghost of Corvin Castle remains an integral part of the castle's identity, a story that has become woven into the stones and the very fabric of the structure. As the sun sets over the castle's turrets and battlements, casting long shadows across the courtyards, one can't help but wonder if Veronica's spirit still roams the halls, seeking solace after centuries of confinement, forever etching her presence into the lore of Corvin Castle. 2. The mysterious forest of Hunyadi, Romania's enchanted wilderness. In the heart of Transylvania, nestled on the outskirts of the vibrant city of Cluj-Napoca, lies a place that has ignited the imagination of many, an enigmatic realm known as the Hunyadi Castle forest. Unlike any ordinary woods, this forest has garnered a reputation as the Bermuda Triangle of Romania, due to its reputation for strange and unexplained phenomena that have captured the attention of locals and adventurers alike. As the legend goes, the Hunyadi forest has a history steeped in mystery, stretching back centuries. The forest's name itself carries a sense of eeriness, as it is named after a shepherd who, according to folklore, entered the forest with his flock and never returned. The legend suggests that he was swallowed by the very trees that now stand as silent sentinels, guarding the secrets of the woods. The forest's reputation for the unexplained began to solidify in the mid-20th century, when numerous reports of bizarre occurrences started to emerge. Visitors to the forest reported encountering strange lights, unusual shapes, and even unexplained disappearances of time. The most famous phenomenon is the so-called Baciu forest circles, circular clearings in the trees where vegetation supposedly grows differently than in the surrounding areas. These patterns have drawn comparisons to crop circles and have fueled speculation about extraterrestrial activity. In addition to the mysterious shapes and lights, the forest is said to exude an aura of unease. Visitors have reported feelings of anxiety, nausea, and even altered states of consciousness while within its confines. Electronic devices, including cameras and compasses, are rumored to malfunction or exhibit erratic behavior in the forest, further adding to its mystique. Legends about the forest's history abound. One tale speaks of a shepherd who, after being lost in the woods for several days, emerged looking unchanged, despite the passage of time. Another recounts the story of a shepherd who entered the forest with his flock and returned hours later, only to discover that years had passed in the outside world. These stories, whether rooted in truth or embellished over time, contribute to the forest's reputation as a place where time and reality are fluid. Psychologists might interpret the fascination with the Hunyadi forest as a reflection of humanity's desire to confront the unknown. The forest becomes a canvas upon which people project their hopes, fears, and fascination with the supernatural. In a world often characterized by the mundane, places like the Hunyadi forest offer a tantalizing glimpse into a realm where the boundaries of reality seem to blur. Visitors continue to be drawn to the forest, hoping to witness the unexplained for themselves or to unravel the mysteries that shroud this natural wonderland. Whether due to the forest's unique vegetation patterns, its inexplicable lights, or the eerie sensations it evokes, the Hunyadi forest stands as a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown, a place where the boundary between reality and imagination remains as elusive as the shifting shadows that dance beneath its canopy. 3. The Levada vampires. When legends haunt the night in the remote villages of Romania, where the mist-shrouded landscapes are steeped in history and folklore, whispers of the supernatural have always held a potent grip on the collective imagination. Among the chilling tales that have been passed down through generations, the legend of the Levada vampires casts a shadow as deep as the night itself. In the heart of the Romanian countryside, the village of Levada is etched into the annals of local legends. The villages speak of an ancient curse that has haunted the land for centuries, a curse that brings to life the very creatures of darkness that have haunted mankind's nightmares. Vampires. Vampires. But these vampires are not the aristocratic immortals romanticized in modern literature. They are something far more sinister, a ghastly manifestation of the line between life and death. According to the tale, the Levada vampires are not the reanimated corpses that rise from their graves to drink the blood of the living. Instead, they are believed to be ghostly entities, vengeful spirits bound by unfinished business and a thirst for retribution. It is said that these spectral vampires, often members of the same family who were wronged in life, return from beyond the veil to haunt their descendants and strike fear into the hearts of the living. The legend weaves a dark tapestry of familial strife and ancestral obligations. It tells of those who have betrayed their kin, causing them untold suffering and misfortune. These vengeful souls, denied the peace of the afterlife, rise from their graves to seek revenge on those who bear their bloodline. Their spectral presence casts a pall over the village, perpetuating a cycle of fear and dread that has endured for generations. The villages of Levada tell tales of eerie encounters of shadowy figures lurking at the edge of vision, of whispers carried on the wind that chill the bones, and of inexplicable misfortunes that befall those who dare to cross the path of these spectral vampires. Many recount nights when the moon is obscured by clouds and a heavy silence settles over the village, broken only by the distant howls of wolves and the creaking of ancient trees. It is in these moments that the villagers believe the Levada vampires roam freely, exacting their phantom revenge. Psychologists might interpret the persistence of such legends as a reflection of humanity's primal fear of the unknown and the inexorable link between the living and the dead. The tale of the Levada vampires is not just a mere story. It is a narrative that encapsulates the complexities of human relationships, the weight of ancestral bonds, and the enduring power of guilt and remorse. As the centuries march on, the legend of the Levada vampires remains embedded in the village's consciousness, a haunting reminder of the past's enduring hold on the present. Whether a product of ancient superstition or an attempt to make sense of inexplicable events, the legend continues to weave its web around Levada, a village where the veil between life and death is perpetually thin, and where the stories of the past bleed into the fabric of the present. 4. The eternal fair at Sibiu, where dreams and reality converge. Amidst the cobblestone streets and medieval architecture of Sibiu, a charming city in Romania's heartland, there exists a legend that speaks of a phenomenon, both enchanting and eerie, an eternal fair that beckons to those whose hearts are pure and their intentions honest. In the heart of the city, there lies a square with a history that reaches back through the centuries. As the legend goes, this square, bathed in the glow of the moonlight, transforms into a breathtaking spectacle, the eternal fair. This otherworldly market is said to appear only to those who meet a unique criterion, a purity of heart and a spirit untarnished by deceit. In the stillness of the night, when the city's bustling markets are replaced by an ethereal hush, the stalls of the eternal fair come to life. They overflow with wondrous treasures, glistening jewels, intricate crafts, and fantastical artifacts that seem plucked from the pages of a fairy tale. The air is imbued with the scent of exotic spices and melodies that touch the soul, drift through the streets, captivating anyone fortunate enough to witness this phenomenon. The legend holds that the fairgoers are greeted by extraordinary vendors, beings that seem to straddle the line between the mortal realm and the realm of the fantastical. These vendors, mysterious and ageless, hold the knowledge and stories of worlds beyond imagination. To engage with them is to embark on a journey through the threads of existence itself, as they share tales of distant lands, forgotten histories, and the secrets of the universe. Yet, the eternal fair at Sibiu is not without its warnings. Legends speak of those whose intentions are driven by greed and deceit, who venture into the square, only to be ensnared by its enchantments. For those whose hearts are impure, the fair transforms into an inescapable labyrinth, a realm where time loses meaning and illusions blur reality. Forever lost in the maze of their own desires, they are condemned to wander the spectral streets, a cautionary tale for all who hear of the eternal fair's allure. Psychologists may interpret the allure of the legend as a reflection of humanity's longing for the extraordinary and the belief that honesty and purity of heart are rewarded in ways beyond the ordinary. The eternal fair at Sibiu becomes a symbol of the yearning for a reality that transcends the mundane, where the boundary between the possible and the impossible becomes fluid. As night descends upon the city of Sibiu, locals and visitors alike may find themselves casting a hopeful glance toward the ancient square, wondering if they possess the qualities that would grant them access to the realm of the eternal fair. Whether a fanciful tale woven from the threads of the human imagination, or a testament to the power of authenticity and virtue, the legend continues to weave its magic, inviting those who hear it to dream of a reality where dreams and reality coalesce. 5. The Golden Stag, a beacon of destiny in Romania's wilderness. In the rugged wilderness of Romania, where ancient forests and majestic mountains paint a breathtaking landscape, one legend stands out among the tapestry of folklore, the tale of the Golden Stag. This mythical creature, embodying purity of heart and the promise of a radiant future, has captivated the imaginations of generations. Amidst the Carpathian mountains and verdant valleys, the legend tells of a magnificent stag with fur of shimmering gold. This creature is no ordinary deer. It is a symbol of divine guidance, appearing only to those whose hearts are untainted by darkness and whose intentions are noble. The legend speaks of the stag as a guardian of destiny, a guide to those who dare to journey through the wild landscapes and the untamed reaches of their own aspirations. According to the tales passed down by storytellers, encountering the golden stag is a rare and awe-inspiring event. Those who are fortunate enough to witness its radiant form are said to be blessed with good fortune and the potential for greatness. To catch a glimpse of the stag is to glimpse one's true path, a destiny written in the stars and etched into the very fabric of the land. Legends tell of hunters who, with avarice in their hearts, have pursued the golden stag through the thickets and across the mountain passes, only to find themselves humbled by the stag's elusive nature. It is as if the creature understands the intentions of those who seek it, and it reveals itself only to those whose intentions are pure. Those who encounter the stag find themselves infused with a sense of purpose, a recognition that their actions and decisions are intertwined with the cosmic dance of fate. Psychologists may interpret the allure of the Golden Stag legend as a reflection of humanity's innate yearning for guidance and meaning. In a world filled with uncertainties and challenges, the legend becomes a metaphor for the pursuit of one's true purpose and the belief that virtue and authenticity can lead to a destiny of remarkable significance. As the sun sets behind the peaks of the Carpathians, casting its golden hues across the landscape, those who have heard the legend might cast their gaze into the wilds, wondering if the golden stag will reveal itself to them. Whether a creature born of ancient tales or a representation of the human desire for purpose, the legend continues to inspire, reminding all who hear it that the journey toward destiny is a pursuit marked by the purity of heart and the radiance of hope.